Good evening everybody and welcome to another episode of Bizzle Haulage. Now, this evening we are taking a little bit of a monster on the road. Now this is the Volvo FH16 750. It's the most powerful, currently the most powerful production truck until Scania rumouredly supersede that with the R780, which is coming with the new cab design next year. That's a rumour, I can't say that's true, but it's what I heard on the internet. Now, 750s are known for carrying very heavy loads. They're well loved in the industry for that. However, today, this is a demonstrator. I'm trying it out to see what it's like to influence future truck purchases, and as you can see, it's gorgeous. It's got a lovely blue, metallic blue paintwork, and it's kind of influenced by Volvo Trucks UK's current demonstrators. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 750 to carry a bit of a beast, which is that. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't reverse in straight. I didn't reverse in straight at all. I made a complete mess of it. But what we're going to do today is a little feature called, Sledgehammer to crack a nut. It's my 1 ton warrior, this is. Now, let's get inside. I'll show you this truck. Show you a bit about it. As you might notice, it's a little bit different from a standard FH16 750 on this game, in that there's a few little detail changes here and there. I'll just start the engine up so you can see what I mean. Sounds the same, however the dashboard's a bit different. As you can see, the dashboard's, well, completely different compared to a standard FH16 on this game, in that all the fonts are different, the style is a little bit different in the way it's presented. That's because this is a mod. It's got the proper official FH instrument cluster. Now it's available in several different colours. There's green, which I've got here, which is the official one. I don't know if you can change the colour in real life. I think you might be able to, but I'm not sure. There's this green one, there's a blue one, a yellow, red, and I think white as well. Now, the dashboard is grey. In the standard FH16, in the standard trim, the dashboard's yellow like the rest of the colouring up here by the windows, and the steering wheel is black. And the only difference between the exclusive and the standard is that the seats are that colour there. They're the with that green surround, and the steering wheel has a black insert rather than a beige one. This is a bit more true to life in that it has the grey dashboard colour. So let's get it started up, but let's get on the road and let's see what she's like to drive. Get her into gear, third gear, and let's get going. Today we are going on a reasonably short journey, and we are going from Dover on the south coast of England through the Channel Tunnel over to Düsseldorf in Germany. We've got a 1 ton helicopter to carry in a Volvo 750. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on the road, shall we? And we shall see what she's like, and we shall see if we like her, and whether she'll be featuring in our truck purchasing plans for future. Because that's what this feature is. It's me evaluating different trucks from the perspective of owning this company and thinking, ooh, will this truck work for us? Very nice to drive so far. Quite muted engine noise. I don't know if it's just me, it seems to be a little bit quieter than it used to be. Apart from my flaming steering wheel, which is still louder than a rock concert, so I do apologise for that, guys, if it does put you off a little bit. There's nothing much I can do at the moment until I can get it open and possibly give the gears a little bit of an oiling, but I don't want to do that and break it, because I've only just got it. Lots of torque already. It feels like you're not pulling anything, but it's bound to feel like that because I'm only pulling 1 ton. Let's get going, shall we? Oh, a little bit all over the road. I kind of went in a little bit too hot. That's one thing I notice about 750s, in that it's got so much power that you can be kind of caught unaware of that a little bit. You think, oh, I just need to do a bit of acceleration to get off the line. Soon enough, you're up to 40 miles an hour. It's a little bit, let's say daunting, it's a little bit surprising the way this thing accelerates. It accelerates a little bit like a sports car, because it's got so much torque. But speaking of torque, I thought my Mercedes was very torquey. It has 3,000 Newton meters. This has 3,550, I think it is, from 900 RPM. That is how torquey this thing is. It will pull anything at all, unless it's mega heavy, like 100 tons, it would struggle with that. But anything like 70 tons, the 750 won't have any problems with it at all. Got to say, this is a very nice truck to drive so far. The other thing is I've got to keep it to 30 miles an hour through here because we're going through the roadworks, which may be a bit of a challenge. Watching where the back of this is, because the trailer's so long carrying a helicopter. You kind of don't think it would really matter as much, but it does. Anyway, whilst I'm driving through here and trying not to get another speeding offence, how are we all doing? Are we okay? Hope everybody's well and healthy. And basically, I hope everybody is now aware that it's a month till Christmas. So, let me know in the comments or however you wish to choose. What are you doing for Christmas? What do you do for Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate any other holidays? It would be nice to know. It's always nice to know these things, and it's excellent to hear from people who watch my videos. As I've not heard from anybody yet, but I know people watch, I know people subscribe, so honestly, don't be afraid to get in touch with me. I would love to hear from you, absolutely. And my word, I'll be hearing from the police with the acceleration of this thing. The way that got from 30 to 55 is absolutely ridiculous. That is mad. I didn't think this thing would be so quick. I haven't driven a 750 for a little while, and certainly the last time I drove one didn't have just a ton on the back. I've never driven one unladen. Oh, were there? He was never gonna give way, was he? Volkswagen driver, there's a surprise. Yeah, a little bit controversial in his views. So he overtakes me at ridiculous speed, and then slams on the brakes and does 11 miles an hour around the corner. And I nearly hit him. Yeah, that's very logical. Good AI. And to be honest, it's about right for a Volkswagen driver. That absolutely terrible. I don't like Volkswagen drivers very much. I've got to say, I prefer Volvo drivers. Like I'm driving. Now, let's get into the channel tunnel. Lovely steam, lovely view actually. Nice big windscreen, nice big front mirror as well. The only thing is, I think with the Volvos, these side windows, I don't know if it's me guys, or if it's the shape of them, because they're a bit, well, they're not exactly square, are they? They're a little bit kind of angular. I don't know if it's just me, or if they feel a little bit smaller than the Actros, or it's just me getting used to the Actros. They just feel a little bit on the small side. There's no visibility problems. I like the mirrors actually. The mirrors are a lot slimmer than the Actroses. They are very nice, and they are very Volvo car inspired actually, because the V40 has a very similar rear view mirror shape with this kind of, it almost looks frameless. And there is a slight frame, as you can see, but almost looks frameless. Very stylish, very nice design touch. In fact, once we get off the train, So let's say 35 minutes on the train, £240. Let's go. Once we get off here, we'll get the thing onto the slipway and we'll have a look at the design in a little bit more detail. Here we go. Right, let's get her off here. And we shall see what she looks like properly in different light. So, this is, I think it's Blue Ocean Metallic or Ocean Pearl Metallic or something along those lines it's called. There's another option which is quite similar called Smurf Blue. That's also very nice. I do like the front of it. I've got the coloured grill inserts here. You see the smiley face shapes here, the two of them? You can have those different, you can have those chrome, you can have those plastic, or you can have them body coloured. What I will do is I will just do a quick review of this mod shortly, and I'll show you the different options available. I've got Alcoa wheels on there with covers on. They look absolutely great. Lovely style with this truck, very much suits it, and also the covers look brilliant. I think sometimes covers look a bit cheap, but on the Volvo they look great. I've got side skirts. This is one of two side skirt options. There's one which has a bit of a plastic trim at the top, which I don't particularly like. This one's a bit cleaner. I've got the full spoilers at the side, and I've got the official Volvo light bar with accessory fittings. There's 6 fittings available, so I've got 2 beacons and 4 spots on there. There's a couple of different options. There's one which, where those plastic bits are at the top, just behind the beacons, you can have a little bracket on there where you can put it on. That's on both sides. So let's get back in and let's get on the road, because we've got 7 hours 42 left. I need to 7 hours 42 ETA, and I need to get this there in 8 hours. So the quicker we get there, the better. Right, one thing I want to do is just test this thing in terms of torque. Yeah, I'm going to try and get up here in 12th gear. Oh, it doesn't quite like it, does it? No, let's get it into... That was a bit of a failure. 7th gear, going up a, I think it's a 20% hill, it's pretty happy. From a standstill. That is very good. Let's get this back into drive. And let's not try to hit the wall. Oh, goodness me. It's one thing I need to get used to. I'm still getting used to using my mouse to look around, because as I said in my previous video, I did use the PlayStation right analog stick to look around. I now don't have that option. Right, let's try torque again. Let's get it into 12. 18 miles an hour, foot hard down. Let's see if we can get to 40 by the end. Yeah, I think we're going to get to 40. I think we might get. I think we might get to top speed. Let's give it a go. Oh, nearly. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not doing any more of that. Oh, that's it. Got stuck in neutral. Come on, Volvo. Let's get to Düsseldorf before we get in trouble. I'm going whether you like it or not. That's it. Just letting me go anyway. Lovely. Thank you. Now this car, I don't like this corner at all leaving here. It's too tight. Well, it's not too tight. You don't really have any idea of where the back of a long trailer is. Thank you. Yes, don't try and drive into me. Thank you. Oh, thankfully, no damage. I think I reacted just in time. But also, about this truck, you might just see there's some wind deflector options. I don't particularly like wind deflectors, but I think these look quite smart actually. Someone will try and sneak down that lane when I... Yeah, just done it, yeah. I knew he would. You can't physically get in that lane in a truck if you've got a long trailer. You have to swing wide. The AI doesn't understand that. It won't back off like a normal driver will. Think, oh, this guy needs some more space to turn. Well, some drivers do. The AI thinks, oh, I need to go on this path. I won't let the truck pass, and I'll try and get down his inside. It's very, very annoying. And I have actually damaged loads. Because of that, I had a 4 out of 5 on the careerist achievement, which I still haven't got, by the way. I was coming up towards a drop. I had about 200 miles left to go. Everything was going brilliantly. I had to come off and go onto minor roads, and sure enough, someone did that to me. Snuck down the inside. Basically, I pulled into them. I couldn't do anything otherwise, and I lost the 0% damage. I ended up with 1% damage, which completely ruined my chances of getting 5 out of 5 on the careerist achievement. I was not very happy. The air turned blue. It was as blue as this truck. I was really, really not pleased. I don't think I ever will get the careerist achievement unless I do constant little jobs like between 2 towns. If I can find 2 close enough, I might be able to do it, but I've not really been that dedicated to doing so far. And this is proving to be a very nice drive indeed. I was always quite fond of my 750. I had one not long after I got the game. When I first unlocked the 750, I went for it. I had enough money for it, and I drove that for quite a while. I had about 90,000 miles on the clock, and then I decided to trade it in for a 6x4, which I didn't like. And then I did a couple of quick jobs. I did an Actros quick job, and I really liked it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get one of these. But the 750 is no means off my shopping list. It's still a brilliant truck. Really do like it. I love driving them on quick jobs. Once my Merc gets a little bit tired, gets a lot of miles on the clock, I might just trade it in for a 750. But at the moment, I don't have any plans of doing. But I definitely do buy them for the rest of my truck fleet, because I don't just see it as what I would buy for me. I buy like different things for different kind of operations. So I bought 20 FHs, and I'll absolutely buy more. Brilliant trucks, I love them. And as well, one thing I have noticed on this one is there's a little pesky problem with some of the lower engined ones, the 13 litre ones, in that the gearbox that's put in by default with this mod offer, the 12th gear is slightly too long, 50 miles per hour. So you're cruising along at 50, and you have to put it manually into 12th. You have to lock it in there by going into sequential mode, because if you change into 12th with an automatic, it won't stay in there. It'll keep changing down to 11th. Then you change it up to 12th, and it will change it again, which is really annoying. In fact, I'm going to go into this lane again, because I can't get past these guys. But fuel economy, pretty good so far. It'd be interesting to see what it ends up as. Ooh, just a little bit wide there. No, goodness me, don't slow all the way down. Oh, press the wrong button on the steering wheel. Come on. As you can see, no problems at all getting back up to speed. Absolute beast. Be interesting to see what the 780 Scania, if it comes, what that'll be like. I've seen spy shots of the new cab. Basically, it looks like the mod that's available on this game, the R700 I think it is, with that shaped headlight. It's basically that. I think there'll be a few detail changes, but it looks pretty similar to the 700 mod. It's very nice. Actually quite smart. Just have a look here. There she is on the road, looking very classy. Let's get back in before I crash. No doubt I will crash if I stay outside. Engines are very quiet, even at this speed. It feels like it's not even on at times. It's that quiet. The Actros is very much like that, in that sometimes you think the engine's not running. It sounds that quiet. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the cruise control down to 50 and see if it stays in 12. No, it doesn't. I thought it had been fixed, so I would probably have to change the gearbox in this. There are a few different options available, so I'd have to cycle through and see which one's best suited. It's alright once it's accelerating, but once it gets to 1000 revs, oh, I can't get too busy paying attention to that. Once it gets to 1000 revs, it's not happy. So in order to do 50 with the standard gearbox, I would have to stick it in 12th gear manual, which is a little bit of a pain. But such is life. But it's easily changed. It's just a matter of going through the ratios and seeing what's what. With the gearboxes, trying each gearbox that's available and seeing what's best suited for the way you drive. Because if you do a lot of driving where you're driving at 50, then I would recommend changing it. Because if you're driving at 50 and you're in 11th, you're using more fuel. Also, your engine's louder. So eventually you'll end up with more wear on your engine. Lovely part of the world going through again. Very nice, very lovely day to be driving a nice truck. Excellent. And we're border here. I think we're going into Belgium from France. Let's have a look. Yes, yeah, we are. So we're going to Belgium for a little bit, then we're going to Germany. So we're kind of going from northern France through like the southern tip of Belgium. You know, Belgium tapers at the south, and then through to western Germany. In a very nice, very pleasant truck. Excellent way to spend time. Now then, a few bits on the channel. I will be doing truck racing again. I will probably either do that after I've done this video. I've got a couple of things to do tonight. Either do that after this, but it won't take long, or I will do that tomorrow. But there is another little thing I want to do with you. It'll probably only be about 10 to 15 minutes long, so I might do that after this. Which is a little bit of a introduction to one little hidden place in the Poland rebuilding map, in case you're not aware of it already, just to basically introduce you to that. That will be done, so I might record that after this and then release it, maybe schedule it in the release to be a day after. I will do truck racing again. I'm going to enable a couple of mods I currently have disabled for that as well, because there's a few trucks I wouldn't mind taking around my little racing circuit. In fact, guys, if you've seen truck racing, let me know what you think, because I would love to carry that on. I think it's a bit of a daft, silly but incredibly fun feature to do, and plus it kind of introduces me a bit more to some of the physics involved in trucks. And I've been thinking, what would be best going around that kind of circuit. So I'll be trying out different trucks, different configurations. In fact, what I will do, the next video, I'm going to try an FH, but I'll try a 420, so the least powerful model. I'll see if a 420 is able to put the power down a bit better, because it's got less power and less torque than a 63 Actros. And then I'll try a 6x4, seeing if an extra set of driven wheels does actually make a difference. But yeah, that's coming up. I'll be trying a few. As I said, I'll be trying a few different mod trucks. So Scantia T, that will be coming up on the channel. What else is coming up? Let's see. Coming up will be a review of the Poland rebuilding map altogether. Ohaha's DAF. There'll be a full little chat about this and some customization options to show you what's different about this FH compared to the standard SCS one and the Ohaha FH. I will also do a kind of test of some of the ultimate trucks on this game, see which one's best out of those. My Kenworth test, that'll be coming up, and my Renault Magnum review, that'll be coming as well. Very nice truck to drive this, we really do like it. In fact, I prefer this interior. The mod author, I will find a link to the mod and I'll put it in my description, and I'll also credit the author because I genuinely can't remember his name at the moment. I will credit him. He's done a brilliant job with this interior. Just it looks a little bit more polished than the SCS version. I mean, this grey in the dashboard, this contrast between beige, that does help. Makes the interior look a bit classier. Plus as well, I don't know if you can notice it, but there's an FH16 badge just under the rev counter. That's true to life. All FH16s get that. That wasn't reflected in the standard one, but it is in this, and that's a lovely little detail to see. What I'll do as well is when we pull up, I'll do a proper look round the cab as well. At the moment I can't do it whilst driving because otherwise I'm going to have an accident, but yeah, I'll do a proper look round the cab when we get to our destination, and we should have plenty of time left. Let's just check the... yeah, we're running pretty much to schedule. In fact, we're running a bit ahead of schedule, which doesn't surprise me. 46 litres per 100 miles consumption, it's still dropping. I'm not surprised, of course, because we're pulling such a light load. I would love to know what this thing would do over quite a long distance. So say northern tip of Germany to the southern. So southern Germany, that would be very interesting to see what it does there. If you just get it on that motor, because it's a continual motorway, you don't pull off there. Continual motorway, it'd be very interesting to see the economy. But I was cycling through, because I had this idea for a job, and I was cycling through looking to see where any 1 ton helicopters were available, and it took about 2 days of resting to eventually find one that was anywhere near where I was. I could have drove to like northern Germany or Poland or wherever, but it would have took so long, and I just wanted to get going, so I thought I'd just sleep and see. So I was in Croydon, just south of London, and I saw this job go up in Dover, so I did a quick quick change in the garage section from Croydon to Dover, straight to Dover, pick this up, ready to record. So it is a reasonably short one, but just give me a rough idea of what this thing would do over a long distance. It's funny how the engine doesn't virtually makes no noise at all, because it's just so unstressed. I mean, not only is it a powerful engine, it's a large engine, so it is very unstressed. You know, generally smaller engines are a little bit more stressed, but with a bigger engine you don't have that, of course. I'm just going to slow it down gradually. Oops, not that much. Oh, I kind of ruined the economy now a little bit. I use in case you're wondering, the way I've set my wheel up is, don't know if you're familiar with the Driving Force GT, but what I have done is the little red dial around the enter button. I use that to control the cruise control speed. It's a lot quicker for me because I can just turn it quickly and get a big increase in speed when I need it. Plus it allows me to just cruise very easily. I just go turn the wheel and then I've set my speed then, and I can just easily reduce it a little bit I got mine set to reduce by 2 miles an hour, so I could just reduce it bit by bit when in roadworks, for example. Very easy. Saves a lot of hassles, because I used to have to do that on the keyboard. I'm just gonna accelerate. Can I just accelerate past him? Let's see. 54. No real effect on the economy with that acceleration, which is to be expected. I'm kind of running a little bit wide. I don't know why I'm all over the place. I'm just gonna pass him. I think I'll stay in this lane for a little bit whilst I pass these, see what they're doing, and then get in front of this guy here. Oh, he's just sped up. I'll get in now. I think I'm in the correct lane. No, I'm not. I need to be in this one. It's a little bit of an odd junction, this. You think you're okay in that lane, but you're not. It's caught me out many a time before, and to be honest, I should know better than this by now, but I don't. I never learn. Never learn when I come here. And then just keep an eye on the mirrors. Thankfully the mirrors are set nice and big, so you can see where everything is. Got this guy sticking pretty much level with me. No, I'm not going to move out. Be alright here. For some reason I thought I needed to pull out into that lane, but evidently not. Yeah, pull off here and then into Düsseldorf. I've never been this way into it, so that's another bit more map that I'll have discovered. Currently at about 70, stay in here and then move around there. Currently at about 78%, I think, which isn't too bad. I tend to go over the same bits over and over again, and then just every now and again I'll move into like a new territory. I'm going to leave it in 12th actually, whilst I go around. Oh my god. Oh dear. Right, I'm going far wider than I think I should actually be, so I kind of thought I was much closer to the guardrail than I was. I'm leaving it in 12th. I'm already at peak torque figure now, so no point changing down. It's just the amount of power this thing has is ridiculous. It's ridiculous in the best way possible. Brilliant truck to drive, long distance with even like a. If you're pulling something like 20, 25 tons, it's a joy, because it just pulls that well. But something like this, it's like it's carrying a feather around. It's got nothing to hold it back. Plus, you get such outstanding fuel economy. It's 42.5 litres per 100. I have not seen that for a long time. The Mercedes comes very, very, very close. Comes to, I think it does get about 42, 43 over a longer run. This, because it's got a bit more torque, it's a little bit less stress. Just use the brakes. The game's lagging a little bit for some reason, I don't know why. I don't think it would lag here. Then when I need to put my foot down, I can. Oh, that's good fun. That is good fun. Fact. Oh, I've discovered a Renault dealer, excellent. Right. I'm in the wrong lane altogether. Oh, I've made a mess here. Oh. Let's put it in auto. Someone's hooting the horn at me, but I don't care. to try and get in here. My stupid fault. He's letting me in. Thank you. Thank you very much. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go past it for a little bit. Oh! Oh, I was having a bit too much fun there with this. Little bit addictive, the performance in this truck. That Scania driver's probably thinking, what on earth is he doing? And I've already damaged it. Yep. Brilliant thing to drive. Real pleasure. Oh, come on. Now we go. Sorry, it's a little bit addictive. Go around the corner again and I'll pull in and get the load dropped off. It's a shame I got that 1% damage, but I was just being a little bit too silly. Obviously I wouldn't be that silly in real life. Come on. Get the thing pulled in, and then I'll do you a little bit of a cab tour. That was a little bit close. I've come in a little bit too tight on there. That's it. That's it. Right, I'm putting it in drive now. It's staying in drive. And we've got the comedy of me trying to reverse. Lovely style dashboard actually. I do quite like this dashboard. I like the style. It's very much like a Volvo car. And Volvo cars are amongst some of my favourites. Absolutely. Love Volvo cars. Right, let's have a laugh. Let's get me to reverse this thing. Hear the world's loudest steering wheel. So I've just noticed this FH, he has a custom style. It has a smoked window. That's not reflected in the standard model, the SCS model. In fact, I've just made a complete hash up of this reverse. Oh, our customer expects delivery very soon. Well, look, I'm here. I'm here, I'm here. See, you can see me lights. I'm here, man. Oh, goodness me, this is going very well. Yeah, jackknife the damn thing. Come on. Oh. Yes. Okay. Right, let's see how we go again. If we don't do very well this time, I'm just gonna reverse it straight, then straighten it up there on the road. Because I'm not even trying. Oh, right. I'm gonna straighten it up. Straighten it up, reverse it in straight from the road, and then it'll be fine. Lovely style dashboard. You've got auxiliary sockets down there. They are true to life again. The FH16 and FH cab is very much like this in real life. I'm pulling across the road, we're going to have to stop and wait for the world's worst truck driver to reverse. Also, another thing you might notice is this FH has multiple reverse gears. The standard SCS one doesn't. In fact, I change it. I think there's 4 gears, yes there's 4. And I'm reversing pretty well actually. When does the customer expect delivery? 1 hour 50 minutes? Oh, I know I'm a terrible reverser. My word, even now I'll be able to move it about 3 yards and do it 1 hour 50 minutes. Right, I've now lost track of the side of the... Let's straighten it up, shall we? Straighten her up. And back again. There's probably real truckers who watch my videos and fall about laughing at my reversing. Or people who've done an awful lot more reversing on this game. Particularly with a wheel. I mean, I'm still getting used to the wheel to be fair. Particularly reverses. Way, it's almost straight, he says. Right, get it into drive again. Got the very odd duvet colour. It looks like a settee. Oh, there's a bed up there with a little fold down ladder as well, so you can get up to it. Got storage hatches there, some buttons on top there as well, and also I thought that was a sunroof. It's not actually, it kind of doubles as one, but it's an escape hatch. So if your FH has a bad accident and you're still okay, you can climb out through the escape hatch if you can't get through the doors. It's a very good idea actually. FH16 door floor mats, even got seatbelt buckles. All the buttons light up as well. In fact, if I put the handbrake on, the handbrake button lights up and it's animated. That's very nice to see. You don't often see that with some of the trucks, the mod trucks. I mean, I know this is standard, but some of the trucks don't have it animated. But to have the button light up as well, that's a nice touch. In fact, speaking of buttons that light up, let's put the hazards on. Hazard warning light button lights up as well. That's a great touch. Just show you the different displays as well. So that's my total fuel economy, even with thrashing the merry hell out of this truck. 43.1 litres per 100 miles. That's excellent. That's the air pressure. That's your speed in miles per hour. That's the amount of fuel I've got left. So I've used 145 litres and I've got 2,438 miles left to go. That's very good. 1,400 litre fuel tank on this truck. You've got a menu, that's true to life as well. You do have that menu. It's exactly like that as well on the real FH. And you're back to that. Anywhere else we can look at? This thing, that does various things. The thing looks like a mobile phone. You can control your ride height and things like that. Your trailer, your fifth wheel height, I think, through that. Got a nice little light up there. It's a shame it doesn't come on at night. It would be nice if that came on at night. Maybe that's something for the mod author when he gets back into making this truck. Looks like there's a radio back there as well that we can use as well. Sat nav screen. This little tray here, you can have 3 different bits of DLC cabin content as well in there, which is nice. And you can put your cool box down there. Another look at the outside of the world's worst reverse. And I think that's as well. This panel here, this Volvo panel, you can change that to be body coloured, as well as that plastic there, and the mirrors, they can be body coloured. And this bit up here, you can have different style lights, have different colours for the sun visor, different styles. I will show you all that in a customisation video. But all in all, excellent addition. Well, not addition as such because it's always been here, but excellent revision to a standard SCS model. It really is. I can't fault it. Oh, got an FH16 batch there as well. Didn't notice that. Can't fault it. It's absolutely fantastic. Full 10 out of 10 to the mod author, spending probably many hours just enhancing an already very good model. and bringing in lots of little details. And I've got to say, these will be going in my garage, absolutely. I'll be getting some more FHs of this style, because these are brilliant. Anyway, that's it for this video. I will detach the cargo. There we go, with a good work. Let's see how much it finds me. 1.1. Oh well, never mind. I've lost £1,000 because I drove into a barrier, but never mind. That's it for this video. Join me again soon for more trucking related adventures. Don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, follow me on Twitter @BizzleHaulage, where you'll see my interaction with truck companies, particularly Mercedes. Very enjoyable. They appreciate my work as well. So I shall see you all again very soon for another trucking video. Next one will probably be in the next couple of days. Truck racing perhaps, or my little introduction to a couple of hidden places in Poland rebuilding. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.